Deep within the tangled depths of ancient forests, whispers of mythical beings echo through the trees. They are the Satyrs and Fauns, creatures of myth and legend, forever entwined with the wild heart of nature. These enigmatic figures, often depicted with the upper body of a human and the lower body of a goat, have captivated imaginations for centuries. Their stories, passed down through generations, offer a glimpse into a world where the boundary between humanity and the untamed wilderness blurs. These creatures, with their lust for life and their deep connection to the natural world, continue to intrigue and inspire us. They remind us of the primal forces that exist within us all and beckon us to embrace the wild, untamed aspects of our own beings. Join us as we delve into the fascinating realm of satyrs and fauns, exploring their origins, characteristics, and enduring presence in art, literature, and popular culture. The roots of satyr and faun mythology can be traced back to the ancient worlds of Greece and Rome. Ancient Greece gave birth to the satyrs, mischievous and lustful companions of the god Dionysus. These creatures embodied the untamed spirit of the wild, reveling in wine, music, and the pursuit of pleasure. Across the Mediterranean Sea, the Romans embraced their own version of these nature spirits, the fauns. Fauns, often depicted as more gentle and pastoral than their Greek counterparts, were closely associated with the Roman god Faunus, protector of forests, fields, and shepherds. Despite their distinct cultural origins, satyrs and fauns shared a fundamental connection to the natural world and the wild energies it embodied. Satyrs, the boisterous companions of Dionysus, were synonymous with revelry and abandon. Often depicted with shaggy hair, pointed ears, and the legs and horns of a goat, they embodied the untamed spirit of the wilderness. Their lives were a constant celebration of wine, music, and sensual pleasure, reflecting the intoxicating freedom found in the embrace of primal instincts. Satyrs were creatures of instinct and desire, their actions driven by the pursuit of immediate gratification. They roamed the forests and mountains, their laughter echoing through the trees as they indulged in their hedonistic pursuits. Their presence brought both joy and chaos, embodying the unpredictable and often destructive forces of nature. In contrast to the boisterous nature of satyrs, fauns possessed a gentler, more harmonious connection to the natural world. As protectors of forests, fields, and shepherds, they embodied the life-giving forces of nature. Often depicted playing pipes or tending to their flocks, fauns represented a more serene aspect of the wild. While they shared the satyrs' love of music and dance, fauns were generally portrayed as more peaceful and benevolent creatures. They were guardians of the wild, protectors of the delicate balance between humanity and nature. Their presence brought a sense of tranquility and harmony, reflecting the nurturing and life-giving aspects of the natural world. Section 5. Defining Features, a Closer Look. Despite their differences in temperament and cultural origins, satyrs and fauns shared a striking physical resemblance. Both were typically depicted with the upper body of a human and the lower body of a goat. Their human-like features, often handsome and youthful, were juxtaposed with their animalistic attributes. Pointed ears, often adorned with ivy or vine leaves, hinted at their connection to the wild. Their goat legs, strong and agile, allowed them to navigate the rugged terrain of their forest homes. And their horns, a symbol of power and virility, served as a reminder of the untamed nature that resided within them. Section 6. Myths and Legends, Tales of Trickery and Enchantment. Satyrs and fauns played significant roles in countless myths and legends, their stories woven into the fabric of Greek and Roman mythology. Often depicted as mischievous tricksters, they were known for their pranks, their love of wine, and their insatiable desire for nymphs. Their antics provided a source of both amusement and cautionary tales, highlighting the unpredictable nature of the wild. One famous myth tells the story of King Midas, who, granted the power to turn everything he touched into gold by the god Dionysus, soon found himself unable to eat or drink. It was a satyr, Silenus, who helped Midas realize the folly of his wish and ultimately break the curse. Section 7. Pan, the Wildest God. Perhaps the most iconic figure associated with both satyrs and fauns is Pan, the Greek god of the wild. Often depicted with the horns and legs of a goat, Pan embodied the untamed spirit of nature in its entirety. He was the god of forests, fields, shepherds, and flocks, representing the raw, primal energy that flowed through the natural world. Pan's presence inspired both awe and terror. He was a powerful and unpredictable force, capable of great kindness and terrifying wrath. His iconic pipes, fashioned from the reeds of a nymph he pursued, could inspire ecstatic joy or soul-crushing fear. Pan's dual nature, both alluring and fearsome, embodied the complex relationship between humanity and the wild. He represented the untamed forces that exist within us all, the primal instincts that connect us to the natural world. Section 8. Artistic representations. From ancient sculptures to modern canvas. The enduring fascination with satyrs and fauns extends far beyond the realm of myth and legend. These mythical creatures have captivated artists for centuries, their images appearing in countless works of art throughout history. From ancient Greek sculptures to Renaissance paintings and modern-day illustrations, satyrs and fauns continue to inspire artistic expression. In ancient Greece, satyrs were often depicted in a humorous and often erotic light, their sculptures and vase paintings capturing their playful nature and love of revelry. Roman art tended to portray fauns as more serene and pastoral figures, reflecting their role as guardians of nature. During the Renaissance, satyrs and fauns experienced a resurgence in popularity, appearing in paintings and sculptures alongside mythological figures and biblical scenes. Section 9. Satyrs and Fauns in Literature and Film. The allure of satyrs and fauns has also permeated the worlds of literature and film. These mythical creatures have appeared in countless works of fiction, from classic literature to contemporary fantasy novels and Hollywood blockbusters. Their presence in these stories often serves to explore themes of nature, duality, and the wild side of human nature. In C.S. Lewis's beloved fantasy series, The Chronicles of Narnia, Mr. Tumnus, the faun, embodies the magical and alluring aspects of the natural world. His kindness and gentle nature challenge traditional depictions of fauns as mischievous tricksters. In the realm of film, satyrs and fauns have been brought to life in various adaptations of Greek mythology, fantasy epics, and even horror films. Their on-screen portrayals range from whimsical and enchanting to dark and sinister, reflecting the diverse interpretations of these creatures throughout history. Section 10. The enduring allure of the wild. The enduring fascination with satyrs and fauns speaks to a deeper human longing for a connection to the natural world. In a world increasingly dominated by technology and urbanization, these mythical creatures remind us of the wild, untamed aspects of our own beings. Their stories encourage us to embrace our primal instincts, to find joy in the simple pleasures of life, and to reconnect with the natural world. Satyrs and fauns, in all their wild and wonderful forms, serve as a reminder that a part of us will always be drawn to the untamed beauty and mystery of the wilderness. Their presence in our collective imagination speaks to the timeless allure of the wild, reminding us that even in the midst of civilization, a part of us will always yearn for the freedom and untamed beauty of the natural world. Section 11. Conclusion. Echoes of myth in the modern world. As we navigate the complexities of the 21st century, the myths and legends of satyrs and fauns continue to resonate with surprising relevance. These creatures, born from the imaginations of ancient cultures, still hold a mirror to our own desires, fears, and aspirations. They remind us of the importance of balancing our primal instincts with our rational minds, of finding harmony between our human nature and the natural world. The next time you find yourself wandering through a forest, listen closely. You might just hear the faint echo of laughter carried on the wind, a reminder that the magic of myth and the allure of the wild still linger in the world around us.